Hello, hello, hello. Here we go with a lower body challenge. This 5-exercise workout is going to challenge every muscle in your lower body. Follow this one through till the end and you'll make your butt so happy. Let's go. We're going to get this one fired up with a reverse lunge touchdown hop. I'm starting here with the low impact version. My left foot stays in place while my right leg steps back and I touch the floor. Now, to make this more explosive and way more challenging, you're gonna thrust through the leg and raise the arms as you lift up off the ground, driving your right knee up, bracing your core, and jumping as high as you can. Another option on this one is to just come up into a calf raise with that left leg. That'll keep the intensity high, but the impact low. We're gonna make it through 45 seconds on each leg of this exercise. You know you can, I know you can. Keep working. Phenomenal, you made it. Let's work on the other side. I'm kicking off my right leg work with that low impact version again. You might do this every time you do this workout just to feel out what your muscles are like today. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling it. I'm gonna pick up the intensity. So I'm gonna leap off the ground as my arms come up every time, trying to reach higher and higher and higher, make it more explosive every single jump. When these get challenging, bring yourself back to that lower body. You clicked on this for a reason. Maybe it's your butt, maybe it's your quads, maybe it's your calves. One of those sets of muscles. You wanted them to be better, and this is how we do it. Yes, we're done with those. Next up, 45 seconds of dirty dogs. All right, let's make our way down all the way to the mat and come on to all fours. Line up your wrists under your shoulders. Really draw your shoulder blades down your back. And then you're gonna keep your right leg bent as you lift that knee out and up to the side. Let your goal be when the knee is lifted that it's pointing towards the wall to your right side. Ooh, my top tip on the dirty dog is to make sure you really keep your core zipped up. Notice that as I lift my leg, my trunk is barely moving. Looking good, looking good. Shape that booty. Fantastic. Let's switch over to the left leg. This exercise is strengthening your butt and your hips with every rep. Remember, keep it gentle. It's a gentle lift. It's a thoughtful lift. Your core is tight the whole time. Your fingers are forward and keep your head in line with your spine. All of those things, all of those alignment cues are what are ultimately going to get you the best work in your lower body. Bring your mind to those muscles in your butt. That's going to make this exercise more effective. Quick reminder, keep your spine stabilized and keep the lift gentle and focused. It's all butt the whole time. As we finish off our 45 seconds on the left leg of the dirty dog, just allow yourself to take in some nice deep breaths. Cool, you did it. Let's flip over for 45 seconds of hip bridges. So you're gonna lie down on your back. And then this one always takes a little bit of experimentation with to get the right foot position. So sometimes I have to scoot them a little closer to my butt, a little closer together. So a basic setup is your feet are about hip width. And then what I want you to do first is really lock down your core. So I imagine I'm pulling my ribs down and together. You'll feel your spine start to imprint on the mat as you brace your core. And then part 2 is you're lifting your hips by squeezing your glutes and working your hamstrings. So what you'll notice next in this demo is I've extended one leg. This is an option if you feel really strong in that double leg bridge. You can split up the time so that you work half of it on one leg and half of it on the other. This really increases the challenge of the exercise and it also increases the work that your obliques are doing. How great is that? Do you feel the difference that makes? All right, it's time to move on. Let's come back to a standing position for some squat side taps. Okay, buddy, here we go. Bring your feet in together and then crouch down as low as you can in your squat. From there, you're just gonna start step touching 1 foot at a time out to the side. Alternating sides. Notice I've got my spine really long, my back is flat, my core is really braced as always, right? Now, if there's any chance you can see yourself in a mirror, what I want you to think about is keeping your hips low. Do not let them rise up. That's gonna be the tendency as we move through this 45 seconds. It's gonna get harder and harder, and your body's gonna wanna start to stand back up. Don't do it, stay low, stay with it. You're almost there. We did it. Did you see me cringe? Okay, you're gonna come back down to the floor and you're gonna be face down for a face down froggy. The setup, stack your palms and rest your forehead on your hands. Your upper body is gonna stay really still. It's gonna stay out of it. We're working the butt. Then I take my knees about as wide as the mat. That works for my body. Heels together, toes point out. And then what I'm doing is I'm squeezing my glutes, right? Glute medius, that's where we're targeting. And we're lifting the knees up towards the ceiling. Remember, on this one, it's very important to keep your upper body relaxed. Now, as we know about the human body, everything is connected, so you are gonna feel those muscles interact as you try to lift the knees. And trust me on this one, like if it's really hard and your knees are barely coming up off the ground, that's pretty normal. It will improve. Stick with it, keep doing it. Awesome. You made it, yahoo! I hope you feel great. You feel like we got your lower body. Please subscribe if you want to get my latest videos first. Your butt will thank you.